Hello everyone, Mike1217 here, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And last time we completed our intense run through of the pirate stronghold, and we encountered some pieces of the... oh shit, don't get stuck in the sand. We found some pieces of the mysterious ghost ship that we're hunting for with our buddy Skipper here, which I found out that's the name of this robot over here, Skipper. We've actually seen his name before at one of the places that we visited, Skipper's Retreat. That's where we went to get the sea chart. But anyway, the clue that we found here has allowed us the ability to douse for the ghost ship. So now we can go and do that. So, I think did he already give us a clue to actually finding the ghost ship? He probably will right here. It's going to be in green text. If we attack it. So, if you remember on this boat here, we have this cannon that we can shoot bombs with. I want to get out of this area here before I start dousing, because there's tons of enemies like early on here, so I want to be careful with that. But here, oh well, yeah, right as I start dousing, a stupid plume thing pops out. Let's get out of here first. I've tried doing this before, and yeah, I got bombarded by enemies here, so I just want to head in this direction. And there's like tons of archer, not really, oh yeah, there's archers, there's these bomb cake things, and there's some sharks that want to attack you, so just get out of this area first with all these rocks before you start dousing. Trust me. Because all this crap's gonna be attacking you, and it sucks, and it's no fun. See, like, there's tons of crap here. Well, yeah, we can dash. Okay, let's just get out of here, kinda get into an open area. And hopefully this is safe enough. Okay, so let's start dousing. So you can see it's kind of in this direction. So yeah, the ship does move, so that is what makes this kind of difficult to find it. Because it moves, and also I tend to lose direction of where I'm facing whenever I douse. Like where the ship's facing. Or the boat, or whatever the hell we're in. It's a boat, it's small, it's not a ship. Ship is something that's big. So it's straight ahead. So yeah, we have to use our cannon to actually shoot at it. And the way you know that you're close enough at it to hit is when your like target kind of goes up in the air. You can definitely tell when you're actually like in range to hit it. So let's get our cannon out. Yeah, see, it moves faster than you may think. It's already pretty far away. Of course, the dousing circle, it gets bigger as you get closer. Shoot now. It's just a little bit late there. Oh, I can still shoot when I'm moving. I didn't realize that. Okay, I'm aiming at it there. You can kind of see the circle kind of goes up, and it's aiming basically at nothing, and there you go. So we land a hit on it, and you have to hit it 3 times. Oh, it's right next to me. It's right next to me. That's pretty convenient. Let's try to get it again really quickly before it gets away. 3 times, and that is enough. That will apparently bring it to life. And now, you're gonna get a familiar jingle as we approach the ship. Yes, that was the dungeon entering jingle, which indicates to us that this is indeed the next dungeon. This is the sand ship, and this is a very interesting dungeon, a very interesting choice, probably the definitely in my opinion just the coolest location choice for a dungeon. A freaking abandoned pirate ship. So let's check it out. So like the rest of the Lanayru region, this temple will be using the mechanic of the time shift stones quite frequently, but for the first part of it, it's going to be mostly present oriented, so there's not going to be much that we can do with it. We have this first room here that's locked off by a door, save statue, and actually we have a stool here. This is something that's kind of cool about this dungeon, and it's going to be very helpful to me, is that this does actually have these stools in it that you can sit down and regain your health. And they're pretty frequent, actually. So, which is good, because this dungeon, like once you activate a time shift stone here and make this more lively with the whole past effect, where it's all colorful and stuff, this place gets pretty dangerous with a bunch of enemies and shit running around, and those stools come in handy really nicely here. When you find yourself beaten up from battle, those stools are probably gonna save my life at certain points. Okay, so right now there's really not much we can do here. It's pretty much just one path that we can take, and this was not the right one. Dead end. To go around the other way. We have blessed butterflies here, so I'm assuming that's going to be a goddess wall where you draw something on the wall to make something appear. So I can make use of that to get fairies later. Right now, my bottles, I have a fairy in the bottle and a red potion, so that's good enough for me. I shouldn't need much more than that, though I would like to have a new bottle soon. I've voiced that quite a few times. I really would like to have a third bottle, but that's not something that's concerning me right now. Okay, so we have a plume over here. I prefer bombs than these. I've learned from the, oh wow. Wow, that felt really short. I did want to roll that. That was an accidental throw. I meant to roll that. I've learned that bombs are the best way to take those guys out, because the Skyward Strike doesn't have very good range, I've learned. So, yeah. I think bombs are a lot better. Ooh, get out of there. Yeah, that pat the sand that will almost always drain your stamina unless you're using a stamina potion. So yeah. So you can see here we have barred off doors here. We have a door blocked off by barbed wire here, so we need it to be the past to enter that one, and another barred door here. So yeah, a lot of doors here that we can't open early on. So, which reinforces my point that there's really not much that we can do. We just have one path, and that path is down here. And a long loading time for this room. And I think the reason for that is that we're gonna get bombarded with a ton of these things, more scorpions. I think I've talked about this before, that this portion of the game, this whole linear sand seed thing, has a lot of this crap going on. We have, like, all these guys just kind of bombarding you at once. And Jolly Blob, which is nice. You can get tons of these here because you have so many of these little scorpions, and, like I've said before, Jolly Blobs are apparently very, very useful material collectibles. You get another one right there. That's cool. I kind of regret, actually, getting the slingshot upgrade and wasting Jolly Blobs with those. Because apparently you can get much better upgrades with those. So, oh well. There's another stool here. Reinforces my point about that. And now Fi is going to come out and talk to us here. And she's pointing out this door here that will lead to an important room. I'm making this very obvious. I've played this before, like just recently. Okay, yeah, I need to talk about something. So, I tried doing an episode of this before, and I had awful, and I mean awful control calibration with the Wiimote. The worst it's ever been for me in my experiences with this game. There's a puzzle coming up that relies on the direction of your sword swings, and I knew the solution to the puzzle, but I couldn't do it because the sword calibration was that bad, and even by recalibrating, by going to the pause menu and doing that, it wouldn't fix it. I've messed around with my sensor bar, I did all sorts of stuff to try to fix it, and I couldn't fix it. I've reset my game, So that's what I've just done, is I reset the whole game and the Wii and everything. So it seems to be working a little bit better now, so hopefully it goes better. So, and the puzzles I'm referring to is one of these guys, one of these locks that you have to hit a certain combination. I know what the combination is because I just did this, but I will show you the method of actually figuring it out just for demonstration's sake. Yeah, let's get the gust bells out. This will waste. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is kind of wasting time because I do know the combination, but I still want to show this. This is kind of clever how they do this. So as you uncover the sand here, you'll be seeing these wheel type of things. I don't remember what these are called. I don't really know ship terminology that well, so forgive me on that. I know this. I know there is a term for this. I just can't think of what these are called. These wheels are called. But if you pay attention to what's on them, you have these pegs, these red pegs, and you'll notice that these wheels have a different number of them. And this one has 1, and then you have two pegs here, 3 pegs here, 4 pegs here, and then you'll notice these little blue things on there on different directions, so you can kind of figure out what they're indicating. The pegs indicate what order I can hit them in. Like this one with 1 peg indicates that it is the first one that needs to be hit. Now I don't know what direction you need to be facing this in. I never actually did the lock right when I had my control problems. That's how bad it was. I couldn't even do it right. I think this is the direction you want to look in is with the peg facing like south. So this should mean that the top one is first. Like you hit it down first. I think it's better. I really hope it. It seems like it's better now. So you go down first, or like, yeah, top first, then bottom, then top. No, maybe I did do it wrong. I don't want to explain it too much because it's not really important. But I'm bringing back my thought process from earlier. Maybe you do want the things on top. So let's try this again. So I'm still kind of trying to figure this out. So bottom, this has 2 pegs. So bottom, top, bottom, right. I think I did do it wrong in my previous recording. So I mean the control calibration is wrong, but I think I had the order wrong too. So you want bottom, top, bottom, right. Okay, so that should be it. Nope, I don't think it's really control problems. I just think I'm bad. No, why isn't it doing undercuts? I cannot do undercuts. I cannot do undercuts. I don't know why this is such a problem. I cannot do undercuts. I'm doing it right. Hold on. It's frustrating. I cannot do it. I cannot go under. Maybe I shouldn't lock on. I don't understand why the undercut doesn't work. There we go. Maybe a stab would work. No, a stab doesn't work. I don't understand why it doesn't work. Okay, so you have to remember that thing needs to be on top for it to kind of reset. Of course, every time it gets reset, I can't do undercuts. I hate this. I really hate this. I don't think it's... I just think it's bad game design. Honestly, I think it is. It's really... I think it's calibrated right. I know that it's calibrated right. But it's just... I don't know why it doesn't do it. Under? No! I'm doing it right! I did the exact same thing twice in a row. No, well, you're doing it in the wrong order, dumbass. Down... Down... Oh, start it over. Jeez, I'm sorry, this is really incompetent. No, Link, put it down, please! Down. Okay. Yes, and then right. Okay, good. That was a lot harder than it needed to be, but I think the calibration's right. I do think it's right. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it's done. Let's just move on. So all that trouble was for this chest. So in this game, really important chests do lead to keys. So we remember that door way back at the beginning that was locked. That's really the only place we could go. So let's head back up that way. And you know what? How about I end the episode right now, and I will just cut the backtracking, and I will meet you back at that locked door at the beginning of the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Mike1217, and I will see you next time.